Hey everybody, it's me, Wanda D, the motivational queen. Happy rising, happy rising, happy rising. I hope you all are doing super fantastic. Yes, yes. Come on in, come on in, come on in the room. Tell somebody it's time to win. Come on in, come on in. This is the Wake Up Winning Call for entrepreneurs, those aspiring to become entrepreneurs, and those supporting other entrepreneurs. Come on in and tell me where you're tuning in from. Do me a favor and hashtag Wake Up Winning, hashtag I am enough. I'm just going to share some stuff out here to a few of our groups. And don't forget to tell me where you're tuning in from. Like, where are you? What part of the world are you in? We want to know. I want to know. So tell me. Let's see. Yeah. So I hope you had a great rest. You rested well. I know I did. I got some much deserved rest. I had been burning the candles on both ends in the middle, man. I needed to get it together, kings and queens. So I had to shut it down. So I had to shut it all the way down and get it together. And that's what I did. So I am just going to share a few more places. And do me a favor when you come in, be sure to tell me where you're tuning in from. Hey, Teresa, what you doing, lady? Good to see you. Hashtag I am enough. Hashtag wake up winning. That's what we come to do. We come here to win. Yes, we do. We get up to win, right? Because why bother getting up if you're not focused on winning? So I'm just going to put out a few hashtags, get into this quick morning. I'm excited to be alive. If you're excited to be alive, just say me too. Just go in there and say, that's what you need to hashtag me too. Just say me too. Me too. I'm excited to be alive. Wake up winning. Yes. So, because some people didn't make it this morning. And another thing I'm happy to be is in my right mind. Because I don't even know if I would enjoy being alive if I wasn't in my right mind. I'm just saying. I watch people lose their minds, and that's not a pretty sight. So yeah, I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I'm over here in the A to the T to the L. Where are you tuning in from? Take a moment and, invite somebody to come on in and help us out this morning. Help us raise the vibration. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Yes. Hey, Arthur, how you doing today, King? How you doing? Happy rising to you. Happy rising. So like I said, I'm trying to multitask. Y'all bear with me. And let me see. I want to do something right quick. So I'm going to do this. Copy. Okay. And I'm going to do this. I'm trying to do some fancy stuff now. Work with me on this fanciness, right? Work with me on this fancy stuff. Y'all see I got this gold lipstick on, right? That means I'm fancy this morning. So I'm putting this link in here. And if anybody wants to join me in my warm seat, I won't call it my hot seat, then you could just click on that link and I will, let you into the chat and we'll have fun like that. Because I had a question. Somebody asked me the other day, they had asked me about, did I have any, advice, how they could grow their business. So I said, I want to just be able to answer that question, but I want to answer for everybody because That's a common question, especially in this particular person was a part of network marketing, and which to me is the best industry that you can be in. You learn a lot of lessons. I started out my very first business. I'm trying to think, was my first business network marketing? It might have been. Had quite a few businesses, but I think I know I learned my biggest lessons from network marketing. I tell you why, because network marketing is the biggest sense of community that you can ever, enter into. And I think I'm kind of like inspired. This group is probably inspired by that industry, because when you come around positive people, it automatically shifts your energy. It automatically makes you be excited, I should say, and you have this admiration for being a part of something great. And network marketing, you learn how to edify people. Like, you're not afraid to say, good job, and recognize people for their success. In the world, the world is cruel, because in the world we don't get that type of matzah. We don't get appreciated like that. So Wake Up Winning, and for those of you that don't know what this group is about, and I started it probably like five years ago, a good 5 years ago, I think. But don't mess with me with time, because I don't know. I just know what I'm doing today, and I barely remember what I did yesterday. And so, but I started this group for my accountability, right? This is a selfish act. I said, I need to be accountable for my time. So I wanted to create a platform where I would commit to, because for me, once I make the commitment, I have to go about fulfilling the promise. I do. The motivation first has to come from within. True. So I created this platform where I could get up in the morning and bring drop a little bit of motivation. The reason being is because I needed to get up in the morning, and I wanted to set my day, get started. That's so wrong grammatically. Don't beat me up on that. You know what I mean, right? So I just put a mandatory statement on myself saying, okay, well, you get up and you do motivation, you do daily motivation, Wake Up Winning. And that's what I did. So here we are now, 5 years later into this space, and I haven't always been consistent. There was a time that, that I wasn't. And then there was a hard time in my life that I was the most consistent. So I've learned through these disciplines. I've grown. I've disappointed myself sometimes. I've forgiven myself all the time, because that's what's important, is that we forgive ourselves no matter what you go through, no matter what bad choices you make. You called it bad. I didn't, so no matter what mistakes, no matter how many trips and mishaps, the important keys is that we forgive ourselves very lovingly, and we make every asserted effort to get back on track. True. So that's the screw. So I say to all of you that want to be a part of something positive, something that's going to keep you encouraged and inspired. And then you're going to meet so many beautiful people, because the goal is to attract who and what we are. So if I'm coming to you from a place of, of love, that I want to attract other people that's coming from that same place of love, right? And just see life on a whole optimistic view. Put on your optimistic glasses and see life for what it truly is, which is truly a blessing. That's why the group is called Wake Up Winning, because I believe that if we are woke, then we're truly winning. Some of us just don't know it yet. Some of us are stuck in complaint. Some of us are stuck in the fear zone. Some of us are stuck in the hopelessness zone. And our goal as a community, because we're a community, our goal is to push past that. Our goal is to enlighten others to where they can see their self-worth, to where they can see their ultimate superpower, to where they can spin their magic. Okay, does that make sense? If it makes sense, says makes sense. And I want you to do me a favor. I want you to invite and share this video. No matter when you come through, hit that like button, hit that share button, share it out. This is information for everybody. This is to inspire and encourage everybody. And the thing about it is, we wear a lot of masks, and some people don't know when we're hurting. They don't know when we feel broken. Sometimes we don't even know. That's the sad part. Sometimes our brokenness looks very different. Like when I was grieving, my high point of grieving looks very busy. It's like, oh, you're doing this and you're doing that. I remember when I first got back from Michigan, after I did my last sent away my last great love of my life, which was my grandfather. And I immediately did y'all eating fruit this morning? I don't even know why I'm peeling this. You know why? Because I can't eat in front of you, right? That's just rude. So let me just smell it. It smells so good. Okay, so make sure you eat your fruit and drink your water so you can stay hydrated. FYI, eat your fruit, drink your water. So grief to me looks very busy. And when I came back to Atlanta, I was just like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I was do this. It was like a whole bunch. I was just like all over. Well, I was all over the place, but I wasn't all over the place. I was all over the place being that, okay, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do that. And I mean, my calendar was super full. But I didn't give myself, I didn't rest. I was just going. Because that's how I handle grief. Everybody handles grief differently. So then I learned that, Wanda, you gotta pay attention. You gotta take care of yourself. You gotta, you have to, you can't keep going at this pace. And so I made a shift. But I say that to say we all handle things differently. And one thing about the group is when you're trying, or when your focus is on entrepreneurship, there is just certain things that you have to be very mindful of. And I think the biggest thing is to be mindful that you're not alone, that there's other people that you can reach out to, that there's a community, which is the Wake Up Winning Group for entrepreneurs. And I always add those aspiring to become entrepreneurs and those supporting other entrepreneurs, that you can come on in here. You can come on in the room. You can come in the room and you can put down your grand ideas, and you can celebrate other people. You can come on in the room, but you got to come in the room to do that. I put a link down there. So if you want to come in here with me, because this is a third party broadcast, if you want to come on in here with me, just hit the button and then you'll be in the room, and I put you on the camera and we can have this talk. Because for some strange reason, Facebook does not allow you to go Facebook Live with other people. So I had to figure out a workaround. But so hey, Melinda. So I'm just asking you that, first of all, share the video. Hope maybe this might inspire somebody that needs inspiration. Maybe it may give somebody an outlook, a greater outlook on life. And maybe it just may bless somebody today. Hey, what are the chances of that? It just may. But anyway, I just want to let you know a couple things this morning. And as I set up my week, and let me just take a pause again to say blessings and peace to those that lost their life in the most recent, which I'm sure there's been others. Just bless everybody that has lost somebody that they love. We lost our beloved Kobe, his daughter, the friends that were also on the plane, all of them. Everybody is grieving. We have the I Am Enough team, well, partly, and the Wake Up Winning. They'll be in California at that Staples Center to give honor. So, we're going to try to bring you some streaming from that. I know it's going to be massive and very, very big. And it's just a lot of stuff. And then for anybody else, because losing people on any level is emotional. And no matter how much you feel like you're handling it or you're not handling, it's always emotional. So I'm just praying for everybody that they able to make it through, get on the other side. That's what I'm hoping. Okay, let me take a sip. So today I titled it Time is of the Essence. And it was inspired by what happened, on Sunday. Because, when you reflect back on Kobe, he was extremely committed. He was the real deal, and, he's one of the greatest that ever played the game. And what does it take to be the greatest? And that was my daunting question. Like, what does it take to be the greatest? Because I strive every day to be the greatest. I do. I could be real honest with you because I'm talking to my people. I'm talking to the folks that hopefully understands who I am. And if not, then keep rocking with me. Then you will. But, like, what does it take? And I think so this week I posted, if not now, when? And I'm referring to our dreams and our goals, and our master plans. If not now, if we don't start doing it now, then when? Okay, that was my, and that's the whole week. That's the only thing I want to focus on. So I want you to write that down. I want you to write down, if not now, when? Write that down. Write it down. Say, if not now, when? Because when you say that, and then when you think about the things that you're doing as opposed to the things that you maybe have put off to do, then you should always come back to, like, why am I putting this off? This mountain is not getting any smaller by me avoiding it. So what do I need to do with this mountain? Does that make sense? If that makes sense, say makes sense. So, hey, Lotus. So if not now, when? That's the whole statement for this week. I dropped a post in there and I say, if not now, when? And say that to yourself and write that down, because it has to hit the paper, because then it'll start resonating with the things that you've been putting off. Like I have been putting off. I started exercising. I stopped. So I exercised this morning. Yeah, I didn't exercise in this pretty dress, but I did exercise. And I put on the music, and I was like, I was Mary. I love Mary. And I used to play her all the time until Facebook started coming for me. Every time I play a song, it's like, chop, this video has been muted. And I was like, man, y'all missing a point. This is part of the inspiration. But anyway, I don't want to fight with Facebook. So I say, if not now, when? And that's what, I'm a more fancy stuff. So if not now, when? That's the question. And that's the question you should be asking yourself all week as you drive down those roads, as you sit at your computer, as you're on your job, in your business, whatever it is. We always have something that you need to move up the list that's maybe at the back of the list. You need to move that thing up. I mean, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just the only flawed person here. Maybe I'll take the hit. Is it just me? Or do you have some stuff too that you need to move up the list? Like you put it in the back. So for me, it was like, Wanda, just move right now. Okay. I said, okay. So I started, doing my exercising and stuff. I was listening to Mary, get up, 24 hours. And I started dancing because I like to dance, and dancing is my best form of exercise. And that's for me. And that's what another teacher taught me is find what you enjoy doing and learn how to be disciplined to it and make it work for you. So that's what we do, right? Um, yeah, so say makes sense. If what I'm saying makes sense, and then like I tell you, if you want to join me in the warm seats, not the hot box, it's the warm seat, then just press the link and then you can come on in through StreamYard and we can, get this party started. But anyway, I'm not gonna be long. So the whole thing to this week was if not now, when? And I got to keep saying that because, for one thing, our brain has to catch up with the words. That's just the way it goes. I don't know. I kind of studied, psychology too a little bit, but we're not going to talk about that. So if not now, when? Like, if not now, when? So you have to write that down. If not now, when? And then it's Tuesday, right? So I'm titling this day, Time is of the Essence Tuesday. You want to write that down. I'm gonna go back and watch the video. Then I'm gonna do all of these things that I'm asking you to do because I can't do it all at one time. I refuse to because I gotta keep focused, So time is of the essence Tuesday. Time is of the essence. And you always have to ask yourself, why am I doing what it is I'm doing? Or why do I want what I want? And you have to ask yourself that. But I got a good tip for you. And this is a tip that I got from Tony Robbins. It says, change is never a matter of ability, it's a matter of motivation. Change is never a matter of ability, it's a matter of motivation. So speaking to my shit, okay, I your stuff is your stuff, but I could leave an excuse on the table all day long, but the motivation has to make me do the change. The motivation has to make me take action. And if you don't wrap your head fully around that, then you'll always have an excuse. And you'll label your excuse as something fancy, like, oh, it's too whatever. And, I don't have the proper running shoes instead of just running, like, okay, you don't have it. I know a man, shout out to a day, he runs a couple of marathons a week. And y'all know how long a marathon is. I think it's like 20 miles. Or 100 miles. He runs like a lot, and this is his spiritual time. This is what he does. He's just like going, and he don't have no fancy shoes. One time he had got hit by a car, and he didn't have insurance, and he kept running. He was like, I got to heal myself. So he started with this whole sit down meditating, and he would meditate for hours and hours. In his meditation, see, because we have the ability to heal ourselves, we just don't practice healing ability. We don't practice healing practices. We don't do that. We're so move, and we're not going nowhere. So he would, and I have to get y'all, I have to let y'all hear a days. And if you go through some of my archives, you can hear a day, because he's been on the I Am Enough talk show several times, and his journey is amazing. But I say the excuses where it comes to just doing like the running, there's no excuse. It's no like, oh, I need to go buy me a new pair of shoes. Oh, it's too hot, it's too cold, it's too rainy. He was like, right, he running through the rain, he running through the cold, he running through the heat. He just running like Forrest Gump. Running. And for somebody to say, how it is, it was raining, like, he like, no, I still ran in the rain. Why? Because he like, the rain is natural, so if I run in the rain, I'm running in the rain. And I say that's how we have to fulfill our thing. Is this good stuff? I mean, it's good stuff to me, so that's all that matters. It's good stuff to me because it made me move today. And I want you to move today on whatever it is you need to move on. Okay. So I got some tips. Who wants some tips? Because I'm about to go. I've been on here. I came on at 6:11. And I'm about to go because I got to go. Who wants some tips? I want to give you some tips. Okay. And I want you to share this video. I really do. Because I feel like we have to figure out, my aim is for us to be greater. We great, but I want us to be greater. And we got to figure out how we want to be great. And one tip is to stop focusing on the process. Stop focusing on the process. Stop focusing on the process and focus on the outcome. Focus on the outcome. See, and when I say focus, get crystal clear. Like, how would that look? Like when I resculpture my body, how would that look? How would I feel? How would my clothes fit and flow on me? How would I have more energy? How would I take the big stages of there's a million people out there watching, and I'm going to walk off on that stage, and I'm going to do my dance, and I'm going to drop it like it's hot, and I'm going to be able to get up. Stop focusing on the process. Because what happens is when you start focusing mainly on the process, you complicate it. You're like, oh, I got to do this, and I can't do that. And then what about this? And what if that happens? And what if blah, 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 and you're just going crazy. So make it make sense. Say, what's the outcome? And focus on the outcome. Focus on the outcome. If you study and if your goal is to go back to school and you want to get your master's degree because, you're like, I'm going to get my master's degree for me. Make sure you're doing it for you. Okay? Because that's when it makes sense. Don't do it for nobody else. So you do it for you. And you saying, I'm a and I'm gonna get my top, and focusing on the outcome. What do the results look like? What are the results going to look like? How is the result going to make you feel? How are you going to like sit up straighter when you get that thing going on? You're going to have more self-pride. Are you going to be more self-aware of who you are and whose you are and what you are? You're going to pay homage to your ancestors, and you're going to be like, listen, beloveds, I did it. Yes, thank you. You gave me the strength and the power, and I knew I could do it. My granddaddy used to say this. He used to tell me, what are you doing? And I say, granddad, I'm selling this. He say, well, sell that. That's what my granddad would say. I'll be like, yes. Okay, I'm getting too worked up. So let me say, tip 1, keep it simple. Okay. Tip 1, keep it simple. I ain't telling you nothing you ain't heard before. Okay, let's be clear. No, I'm not telling you anything you haven't heard before. Keep it simple. Write that down. Tip 1, keep it simple. We're going to focus on the outcome, and we're going to keep it simple. Why? Because this is time is of the essence Tuesday. Time is of the essence. Don't you leave this world the way you came in. Okay? And I wish I could do the Carly B, but I can't. So if you could do it for me. I like that. I think that's kind of cute. I think it's kind of cute, but I can't do it. And whatever. Okay, so time is of the essence Tuesday. One thing you're going to do is you want to keep it simple. Okay. And you want to remember thing two, always remember your why. Always remember your why. And when I say remember your why, get the details. Now, this is in your meditational moments where you sit down there and you write to yourself and you get in the details and you putting all the details on there and you putting all the details. So every day you might have to remind yourself, you might have to look in that book and remind yourself, what now exactly why am I working so effing hard, freaking hard? Why am I doing this? Oh, my legacy. Okay. Oh, I want to make an impact. Okay. Oh, whatever. Okay, does this make sense? If it makes sense, say it makes sense. And another thing, okay, this is my last tip, and then I'm out. You have to picture, and I'm gonna say it again. You have to picture what that achievement, what those results look like. Picture, visualize it. That's why we say visualization. You've heard these words before. I've been practicing this talk when I was in my 20s. Think about 18, I started on that whole Think and Grow Rich journey, as a man, the greats, the old greats, Jim Rohns. I come from the school, Les Brown school. I come from the old, like Schultz, old people. Y'all don't even probably know these people that I know. Oh my God, Jim Rohns used to be one of our trainers. He used to come to the events all the time, and I come on, y'all, get it together. So you have to say, picture what you want. Picture how you want it to look like. Carve it out. Post it up in your mind. Carve it in your heart, okay? Talk. Keep coming. Keep coming back. Just like a NA meeting, a AA meeting. You got to keep coming back. You got to keep coming back to the Wake Up Winning no matter what group. You got to keep coming back to the Wake Up Winning for Entrepreneurs. You got to come check out the Winning Evening News. You got to come on over to the I Am Enough talk show, because all of these things will keep you in alignment, keep you focused. And then you got to do the work, though. You have to do the work. Are you willing to do the work? And if you're willing to do the work, say, I'm willing to do the work. I need you to just say that for yourself. Say, I am willing to do the work. Say it. I am willing to do the work. So I'm just going to do a quick recap. So today, time is of the essence Tuesday, right? Time is of the essence Tuesday. We're going to stop putting off tomorrow for tomorrow, what we could do today. Because today is tomorrow. Did you do that? Today is tomorrow, and tomorrow will be today. I don't know. Come on, y'all. We got to get it right. So we're going to keep it simple, right? We're going to keep it simple. If I get up in the morning, I'm putting on my gym shoes. They don't have to be new gym shoes, and I'm taking a walk. I'm going around the block. I'm skid up. I'm listening to Mary. I'm stretching. I'm doing my thing. I'm writing down my goals, and I'm gonna say, and I'm picturing what that finish line look like. I'm picturing what that finish line feels like. I'm picturing that. Thank you, Lotus. Lotus is jamming over there. Thank you, darling. Thank you. And y'all, okay, so let me finish this, and then I got a few extra things I want to say to you. This is it. Time is of the essence. We have to do what we come here to do, period. That's all I want to say about that. Tomorrow, I'm coming back, 6/11. This is the week of if not now, when? Now, I want y'all to go over and check out Lotus. Lotus going to help y'all ignite and take flight, okay? She going to help y'all do that. Phenomenal woman. Phenomenal individual. Heart of gold. Spirit of a warrior. She's a champion. You all probably, I don't know if y'all remember seeing her on my show, but she's the kind of person that, to put it quite blunt, you want to get to know her, because her energy is what I'm talking about. You have to link up with people with good stuff in them, that good stuff and see, when you linking up with good people with good stuff, you can't help but be better. So that's why you want to go hang out with Lotus, and she'll help you ignite and take flight. She's a coach. She's a lot of stuff. She's in the real estate game. So y'all probably can learn how to invest your money. We're going to be doing a credit awareness. We're going to be doing some stuff like that together. So y'all will get to know her more, and just hang out with her. She hangs out. She was just here, I think, at the wellness with Wellness Architect show with Kevin. Her and Kevin, they're over here on Status Network, our home show. So go hang out with Lotus. She's doing broadcasts. She's coming all out. She's doing it big. That's all I got to say. She's just big time. And anybody, that's why I want y'all to do me a favor. And I always say this, drop y'all links down. tell people where to go after, go over here, go over there. It's enough love to go around. It's enough joy to spread. We have some events coming up, and I want to talk about those real quick before I get out of here. Janelle Harris in Tampa, she's doing a career fair. And so if you know anybody in Tampa, that career fair is coming up real soon. I think it's, now my phone want to act up. I tell you, I'm trying to pull up the information. I'm gonna have to do a workaround. Say workaround, because I want to give y'all the exact dates on what's going on. That's what I want to do. So anybody come through and watch the replay, they can say, I got the right information. Okay, here we go. So she's having a career fair, and this career fair is February the 8th. It's in Tampa. What they're looking for is, or I should say what they have to offer is some videographer positions, freelance editors, janitorial positions, if you're interested in being a receptionist, IT, administrative assistants. You want to come out here to this career fair because it's going to be phenomenal. I know it is, because I know that Janelle Harris, she exists. Oh my goodness. Go check out her page. Go check out her network. Expanding your territory. She is one of the greatest that's doing it. And love Miss Janelle Harris and her husband. They're doing some wonderful things. You're talking about Black love, the power of Black love, the spirit of Black love, the spirit of just doing your stuff. Do you, boo? And also here in the group, we're going to celebrate. We're going to do something we've never done before. We're having a live business launch party for Miss Ebony Thompson. That's February the 6th. So make sure you mark your calendar for that. Also, coming up real soon, 100 Successful Women in Business. This is an award, conference, and expo. OMG. It's going down March the 28th in Miami. In Miami. We Florida bound this year. We'll be in Miami at this conference. It's going to be phenomenal. You're talking about being around with some winners. That's all I have to say. Make sure you go check out Jada Prince. It's an artist here with the I Am Enough family, with the Wake Up Winning team. Support him. And also send Jada some love. He injured his foot, so he's not able to perform right now. We got to get this foot back working. But he's still, the love of my life. And I say that about everybody. You too. You're the love of my life. Study Hall. Study Hall is coming up in April. That's a play. It's under the tutelage of Miss Screen playwriter, director Shawnee Sanders, which that we celebrated her first movie just last year, the Faceless Shadow movie. And this coming up in April, we'll be celebrating Study Hall. And listen, now this is a deep situation right here. There is so much bullying going on within our school systems, and the school systems don't really be paying enough attention to it. I think we need to really let's take this whole ball and figure out how we're going to get this done, how we're going to raise awareness. So this play is actually designed and directed by teens. That's going to bring us the awareness to all the things we may think we know, but when we hear their perspective and what's going on, its subtitle is Getting to the Root, because angry children become angry adults, and it's probably because of some brokenness that was done in their DNA or at home when they were very young, and then they become abusive. So we want to get to the roots. This will be going down April the 18th at 8 o'clock right here in Atlanta, Decatur to be specific, at the Results Kids Club. Is sponsored by the Results Kids Club, also the I Am Enough talk show. It's a Why I Care 20 production, and like I said, it's under the tutelage of Miss Shawnee D. Sanders. So she'll be in California reporting on the our beloved Kobe Bryant's homegoing. So you should see her in a couple days, maybe today or tomorrow or the next day. Always remember to tune in to the Winning Evening News. Join our Facebook page, the Winning Evening News team. Shout out to Miss Janelle Harris again, Jeremy Johnson again, part of the Winning Evening News team. And on Thursday, we got a big announcement that Janelle is going to be bringing us January the 30th at 1 o'clock. So pay attention. Also, I know that those tickets that you can come over to the 100 Successful Women are being offered for free for our group. So if you consider yourself to be a part of our group and you want to come to Miami, go get you some tickets. And all you have to do is mention Janelle. You hear me? Mention Janelle and get you some free tickets. But she's going to be making some announcements on that. And also, May the 8th, I'm just got to tell you what's going on in case you don't come back. May the 8th, All Lives Matter. It's going to be an open discussion on how does incarceration affects the families and how can we help them understand that, and then how does it affect the family's financial situation, and what can we do to help? That's what we want to know. So this panel is going to be presented to you on May the 8th. And this is a totally free event. This is in Tampa, Florida. And so go see Janelle and get all these details. And also you can find a flyer on here if you want to participate. Maybe you want to volunteer, but definitely pass the word along so we can help each other understand what's going on and how we can show each other love. So guys, I just want to thank y'all for being a special part of my day. And I want to pray that everybody continues to have a great day, be on top of the world, be blessed, and remember that you are enough, right? You come here enough. Today, you're more than enough. You're always enough. And together, we're winning, okay? Together, we're going to stand in unity. Together, we're going to help each other. And when one of us falls, we're all going to help each other get up. Because it's not about falling down. It's always about how quickly can we recover in our fall? How quickly can we get up? So remember to reach out to those people that I mentioned and stay tuned. And if you're interested in coming on to the Winning Evening News, send us an email to winningeveningnews@gmail.com. If you're interested in being a part of the I Am Enough team, all you have to do is send us an email to IamEnoughTalkShow@gmail.com. And side note, we got a brand new panel of women in biz that are joining us the third Sunday in February. We'll be into February, and we got a dynamic show coming up Sunday. I'm going to make some announcements on that tomorrow. So make sure you stay tuned. Remember, I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Peace, and bye for now. Ta-ta.